Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft, and in today's episode we're actually doing something a little different. Last episode we built the iron golem farm that is right behind me, but today's episode we're building a viewer suggestion. That's right, we're going to be building CB I don't know, that's at least what I call their username, CB I don't know 221's suggestion, which is you should dig into the side of that mountain at 202 and make a man-made cave with a really cool enchanting room. That would be this mountain here. And I think that's a good idea. Now, we already have a enchantment table, but we're going to do it anyway. So if this is the cave, right, we're going to ignore this little entrance, although we might be able to use it. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool where it's at, and I think it might actually just be meant to be like that. Yeah, we're going to use this, and we're probably going to fill in these couple blocks just to make it a little bit taller and go that way instead of that way. So it's technically man-made. All right, so let's get up here to the creeper farm to see what this can look like above ground. Ugh. Ow. Okay, so I'm thinking, because where's it at? We don't want to put it there, but I forgot about that. There's the entrance there, right? So a path going along there, connecting up to the side road would be pretty cool. Or maybe you should connect up from like the little campsite area I want to make. But connecting up to there, and then going along there and having like a room sit in here. I think that's the plan. So let's get some wool out. And we're going to go plot this out and see how it looks, I think. But thanks for the suggestion. I really do appreciate it. If anybody else wants me to build like anything else in the world, let me know and I will build it. Now, I watched one of the videos, like I saw a video that said something along the lines of, you know, what to do and what not to do in like your Minecraft survival world and like your forever world if you don't want to get bored. But I've been playing Minecraft a while and I don't think I get bored normally, like unless I just have nothing to do. But with suggestions and stuff, I always have something to do. So this is going to be the entrance here. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then, yep, we're going to go up here. Also, let me know if I should put shaders back in. I used to use them and I don't anymore, but let me know if I should do shaders, as that would be interesting to get work. I would probably have to turn down my settings, honestly. I have a pretty good computer, but the shaders now are just crazy strong. All right, so something like this maybe, and then a big room, something like, how about something like this? We want to make sure it's big enough for the enchantment table. Something like that. How would that look? Maybe a little bit bigger on this side. Oh, excuse me, sheep. All right, how would that look? Let's see. Yep, looks great. Get this cloud out of my way. I can't see a thing. Oh, it's a big cloud too. Okay, let's go into video settings and let's turn them off for now, just for a second. All right. So we look at it, we got the entrance. I could probably make the entrance curve a little bit more in, but then it opens up like that. I think that'll be pretty good. It's a decent way in, and I could curve the I could turn the kernel a little bit and make the gap there. I can make it bigger or smaller. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, I guess all we have to do now is actually dig the thing out. Isn't that right, creepers? Yeah. I wonder if we can see if the iron golem farm has anything in it from here. Nope, it's a little bit too far. Let's turn these clouds back on and see how much iron we have real quick. And it is working. I will make it look better. I promise I will. It's on my list of things to do. Yep, it's working. 2 stacks of 64 and 6. That's not bad at all. I did turn off the campfires because I figured out they were lagging me out. pretty bad. So I just turned them off, and it seems to work fine still. At least for what I'm using it for, which is just passive iron. Alright, so let's start digging this thing out. We're not going to focus too much on the thing. Maybe just to come back every once in a while and like check our progress on it to see if we're actually following our guideline here. That's mostly what it is, just a guideline. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're in a chill world after all. Alright. So, it needs to come back quite a few blocks. So, something like... probably the step down is good. I like the first step down. Let's get out some stone. Something like that. And then... anybody else just hear that zombie pigman? Where did he come from? Hello? Then we'll have our first step down be like this. Let's actually get some torches in here. I only have 4, but I think we should be able to get some more here. Yeah, so it breaks off and it curves this way. And then keeps going forward like this. Now, whenever personally, when I think like I'm digging out like caves and I want them to look kind of natural, I don't really fix what I do until I come back through. So like this, right? Doesn't look that good. You throw some blocks there, maybe something like that. One of those blocking that up. And all of a sudden it looks like, you know, it could be Minecraft generation, but maybe that's not what we're going for. I don't know. Let me know what you think, how it looks, or let me know how you think it looks. Should we leave that like that? So like, choose your destiny. Which way do you want to go? This way or this way? We might block that off. Yeah, let's block that off. Let's just block it off. We don't need it. We don't need it. There we go. Those. It's a little too perfect in here. We'll fix that up later. There we go. Maybe a little more off of this side. Something like that. Yeah, I think this is looking good. This is looking pretty good. You should put some slabs and buttons and pressure plates and stuff in here. Just for like a little extra something. So you come in, you go this way, and then through here. How far back do we want to go? Should we have another step down? That's a question. Ooh, coal. We can make some torches. This does answer a question of, yes, we should have another step down as well. So, sticks, coal, torches, and now we can actually see what we're doing. That's great. Maybe 2 steps down. Now we're going. We're thinking about it now. We're getting crazy with it. Let's mine these out, and then I think we'll start after a few more blocks here. Maybe we'll make like a 2-block like passageway, like something like that. But like maybe we'll like cover it so like it looks like it could be nothing, right? So something like that. Alright, so if you're coming at it like this, let's actually block this off. Yeah. And then it opens up into like this room, right? And again, I'm just being as like chaotic as possible when digging this out. Not really following any plan, just going with, you know, what might look right at the time, and then if it doesn't look right later, we'll fix it, you know? It's kind of like a trust the process situation. And it looks empty on this end. It's like, oh, well, there's not really much here except for like a dead end. And what a boring cave this is. You know, but then you come through here. Maybe put some more stuff like that. There we go. You could drop down here, you're like, oh, wait a second. What is this? Little hidden number here. Oh, there's a little other side. And then you come through and it's like, whoa, that's cool. Something like that. Well, yeah, really walk me through your process. Appreciate it. Something like that. Should I make the room a little bit bigger? I feel like I can make it a little bit longer this way. Let's see. Maybe something like this. Maybe like a little offshoot little area. Something like that. I think that would look good. Let's put this here. Let's put that back. Yeah, so it's like a weird little room in here. Nice. Okay. So now what we need to do... Wow, we have a lot of stone on us all of a sudden. Let's put all the stone in here. Put these in here. That in there. That can go in there. Alright. So now what we can do is we can actually go get some bookshelves, start putting them in here, get some buttons, some, you know, pressure plates. Let's start making this place look a little bit more cave-like. I mean, it is a cave, but let's make it look more like a cave. Nice. Let's grab, let's grab some mossy, no, let's not grab mossy stone. We don't need that. I wish I had moss-covered stone. Let's grab some cobblestone. Let's grab some mossy cobblestone. Also grab these. And let's see, what else can I use? Let's grab some tuff and some andesite for some texture. That'll probably work pretty well. Let's grab some amethyst just to make a little pop of color. That'd be nice. Do I have glowberries? I think I have glowberries. Do I have moss? I might have moss. Should I put moss in there? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, gravels. We need to put some gravel in there. We have plenty of it. We could put some gravel in there. Let's see. What else do we want? What else do we want to put in there? Probably an enchanting table. That'd be nice to have in there. It's a good enchanting table. Do I have any books? I don't have books. Let's do... So we need to make a book real quick for the enchantment table. Let's grab some leather. Do I have any sugarcane up here? I do not. Let's go get some sugarcane from the farm real quick. There you go. I'm still looking for a name for this guy, by the way. For this puppo. He still needs a name. Let me know down in the comments what I should name him. You see, the sugarcane farm's been working well. Got plenty of sugarcane now. Alright, grab a couple diamonds. We're gonna need some obsidian as well. Nice. Let's craft this thing. Oh, I should probably make a book first. Okay. Sugarcane into paper. Paper into book. Book into enchantment table. There we go. And now we're going to need some books. I want this thing to be fully stacked. So, level 30 enchants. So, let's go get some books. And I know exactly where to get them. We got to do, open this up, go through here into the nether. And then we're going to follow our super long path. Like, I mean, really long path to get to the end portal. Because in that fortress, there's actually books in there. So hopefully there will be like a little timestamp or chapter situation to where you can skip me walking. Or it'll be time-lapsed. It'll probably be time-lapsed. The time-lapse should be going pretty well at this point. Yeah. Because if this wasn't time-lapse, I don't honestly know who would be watching this. I mean, this end portal is pretty far away. Like, I had to build this portal, like, very far away in order to even get back to my original portal. So now there's, like, all kinds of stuff in the way, and, like, cobblestone steps, and piglin waiting to get me. All kinds of stuff's going on here. Even this little baby dude. He's trying to get me too. He just won't tell you. Just gotta come up here and then all of a sudden we're following cobblestone steps, running on trees. You know, that whole thing. You do it all the time. Alright, and here we are at the portal. Don't shoot me. There we go. And now if we follow this, we should find the... we should be able to find the library pretty easily. I hope, at least. If I can remember where it's at. It's been a while since I've been here, so I'm not sure if I even remember where the library is. Honestly. I might have to watch my own video. And who wants to do that? Not me. I don't even want to watch my own videos. Okay, what's going on here? Open. Is there any books down here? This does not look familiar at all. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to run around until I... Oh, actually, I can use that. Take the door as well. Why not? I'll take the door. Oh, but no. Okay. Where is that library? Is it through here? Nope. I'll take this whole place apart if I have to. Don't think I won't. I'm a crazy man. I'll do it. I'll mine this whole place. Take the buttons as I see them. We need the buttons after all. For our cave. Okay, so here's the geode. Right? Oh, we need some of those too, the dripstone. Oh, boots. We don't actually have boots right now, so those are welcomed. Alright, let's break this door. And the library is going to be... not up there, that's for sure. The library is going to be right through here. Right through here. Okay, I'll be right back when I find the library. Aha! Found it! Okay. That took a while, but I finally found this. We're just gonna block this off because we don't want to even look at it. Alright, here we go. So we can do this. Put all this stuff in here. Not that. There we go. Okay. And now we can grab all of these bookshelves. Eye armor smithing. Nice. Oh, empty map. We should make maps of our world. That's what we should do. There we go. Now with, let's see, how many bookshelves do we actually have? So of about 3.5 stacks, that should be plenty for what we're working with, and a little bit more, so we can actually finish our library back at the house. Nice. All right, let's get home. Oh. All right, let's go get home. That's what we should do. I think it's through here. And then through here. And then down here. Yep, and then this way. And then this should lead us through the way back. However, we're going to grab some of this. And actually get down into this geode. So we want some more amethyst. There we go. I think 2 stacks should be enough. So let's get out of here. And make a way to get back up. Let's go back to the portal and let's get out of here. Something sounds angry with me right away. Alright, so this is going to be the part where we go. Oh, he has a spear. That's really cool. This is going to be the part where we go back into the time lapse. So that way you don't have to sit through me running through the nether the entire time. Because who wants to do that? Who wants to watch me run through the nether? I wouldn't want to watch me run through the nether personally, but you know, some people like watching what they like to watch, and some people like to watch people running through the nether or just, you know, just doing their own thing in Minecraft. Which, hey, more power to you. If you're watching these just for me running around through the nether, good for you. I hope you like it. Running going on in this gameplay today. Especially since I really needed those books. Like, not only for this build that we're doing, but like I said, we can use them also for the library back at home. And that should be, honestly, all the books we need for both. Like, I don't think we're going to need really anything else. Because, you know, that's like, as I said, like a few stacks of books. So that should be honestly plenty for us. And if not, well then I'll just make some more. Of course I have to breed up the cows a little bit, but you know, that's fine. I can breed up the cows with like some wheat and stuff, and then once that's done, just get more cows. I have a lot of cows already, but you know, more cows is always good. Oh, we have a guy who followed us. Ah, he got me. It's okay. We can run back and get our stuff pretty easy. Now the only issue is he's outside of here. So does that mean he'll turn into a pigman? He might turn into a zombie pigman if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's see if we can get down in here as quick as possible. Let's jump here. Nice. And then here's our stuff. Now is he down here somewhere? I was on pretty low health and just babbling on like crazy, so I wasn't really looking for a fight, really. But he snuck up on us. He was a sneaky man, and he snuck up on us. That's what happened. There we go. Okay. Let's get all of our stuff. And let's get back over to the cave build. Here it is. The cave. Nice. It really is looking cave-like, which is good, because that's the point. We come down, go through here. Nice. Maybe I should have like a little... Oh no, I can't do that because that's like that. Okay. Oh, and I turned it into cobble too. Oh, that's upsetting. All right, let's get this. Get ourselves a stack of stone. Replace that. There we go. All right. Silk touch, fortune. Heard. Okay. So what do we want to do with the floor of this place? I'm thinking maybe we should dig it one more down. I don't know, because then it would have to stick up and it might look a little weird. I think it looks a little weird. It's a little too even at the moment, I think, but we can fix that with like the texturing and stuff. For now, let's get our shulker boxes out. Let's get a rough layout of where the thing should be. Should it be right there in the middle? That could look pretty good. But I don't want to block the rest of the background and stuff. So what if we put it back here? How would that look? It would block that though. So let's do it like this. So then it's off to the side. And then we can enchant and everything. So let's get some books going, I think. Yep. Let's get some books. Book. Book. I think something like that should work. Let's see. Is that giving us level 30? It sure is. Okay. So, that being like that then, maybe we should raise it up just a few more. Like that. Nice. And then we can put this here. Put a little torch in there. And then let's start working on the floor and stuff, I think. So we could put some buttons around. Let's start with buttons. Put some buttons, just texturing stuff. That. Let's get half of this stone. Make pressure plates. Just so we can have just a little bit of, just a little bit of difference. Because, like, it's all one layer. It's going to look a little weird. So we just want to do some of this just to break it up a little bit. And we'll also get a few buttons. We already have buttons though, so let's get these out. Oh, we can put some of this in too. So silk touch, we can do something like that. So it's a nice even step down. And they have stone walls as well, I think, right? I believe they have stone walls. Buttons. There we go. Let's put up this amethyst and wool. Let's put this up, We're not going to use those. And let's put the books up because we're probably not going to use those either. There we go. Some cobwebs. We're going to put some cobwebs up in here. Something like this. Those. Maybe one right there. Maybe one right there. Yeah, I feel like we could use one over there. So maybe we should take this out. Maybe we should move this one because you're not really going to see it. So maybe we should move it like over here. There we go. All right, cobblestone. That's what we need, is some cobblestone. Get this. Let's get out some cobble. And let's start tearing up the floor a little bit. Just in random little spots. It doesn't have to be perfect. Honestly, if it looked perfect, it might end up making it look bad in a weird way. Really just scattering these buttons everywhere. Anywhere that looked like you could use a button. That's where we're putting these. I didn't know you could put them on the ceilings too. That's cool. When could you start doing that? It's already looking way better. Oh. One too many buttons there. Boink. Alright, now we need to start putting in some different colored stuff. So let's grab some tuff for a little bit of a darker color. Let's grab some andesite, maybe some mossy cobble just to sprinkle ever so slightly in here. Some gravel. So we're gonna go gravel at the start here. Because, well, the entrance is gravel. So we're gonna use this to our advantage. Break apart some blocks. Fill those in with gravel. Grab some tough blocks, put those in. Go. Nice. It's looking pretty good. Oh, we've got to fill this in. There we go. All right. Now, the mossy cobble, we don't want to do too much, but we definitely want to use it in spots like here, to where it looks like it might blend into the next part. Especially with the tuff, because the tuff sticks out from what I'm looking at quite a bit. So we want to use it around the tuff to make it seem like it makes sense. If that makes sense. We also didn't texture the ceiling at all, so it looks a little weird. So let's get a few blocks doing that. But I also have plans with the ceiling. Unfortunately, gravel won't stick up there, so it's mostly going to be mossy cobble, tuff, and andesite that's going to be going up on the roof. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. It seems nice walking through it. So that way you're like looking at all the texture and stuff. You're like, whoa. And then you come through here and you're like, oh, wow, this is cool. I want some dripstone to hang down from the ceiling. So we're going to have to get some of that next. I think it's looking pretty good so far. Let's see what we can do with the andesite. Let's see if we could sprinkle it around somewhere. I don't want to do too much because it's purple and it's really different, so it might really overpower the rest of the stuff here. Maybe just a little few pieces like that. Just to mix in, you know? Not a lot, but just a few. And then let's see, can I make a crafting table? Do I have enough stuff? Oh, I have a crafting table. Nice. Let's put it down. There are stone walls, right? No, there are no stone walls. That's unfortunate. Okay. What can I do instead then? I can make cobblestone walls. And I have some. So let's get some cobble. I don't want to mess up the cave. So let's just get a few pieces of cobble real quick. There we go. Okay. Now let's do, if we get these out of the way. Just pressure plate down there. That'll work. Now let's do, something like this. And where are the walls? They're right here. So one here, one there. How does that look? Does that look okay? I don't know. All right, let's make slabs. That's what we'll do. We'll make slabs. We'll put some slabs around here. Break that. Break that. Break this one. This one. This one. This one. That one as well. And that one. Why not? Getting a little crazy with it. Let's break this one too. Don't tell anyone that's there. Okay. Put that there. It's here. Is that there? That like that. I'm not going to go too crazy with the slabs. We're just going to put them in a few places. I don't think this one works well, but we're going to leave it anyway. Just to remind ourselves that we are not perfect beings. We do not know perfect rules in Minecraft. Break these two. Put that. Not like that. Something like that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. There, there. We don't want those to connect up to anything, so something like that's fine. Maybe if they connect up in the walls, it's okay. And a few coming down from the ceiling as well. That's mostly what the dripstone's for. So let's go get some dripstone. Let's put everything in our shulkers. Don't know what that was. Don't like the sound of it though. That was a bad sound and it's a bad time. All right, let's come up here. We should remove that one. I don't like that one being there. Let's take it and let's put it back right there and that'll be fine. Okay. Dripstone time. Yay. So we can come over here all the way to like the mycelium biome or the mushroom biome, I think is what it's called. And we can actually get some dripstone from here because there is a very big cave over this way. Where we can get a lot of it and not worry about mobs. Because mobs, of course, do not spawn in this biome. And hopefully I don't die trying to do this. Because getting this stuff back would be fairly difficult for me. Okay, I thought there was someone here. Apparently not. Do I have food on me? Do I even have food? Okay, yes, I have food. Good. No, I could have swore that there was dripstone all through here. I thought there was. Maybe I'm thinking of a different cave? In a different area? I don't know. really did. I thought there was... I guess not. Huh. What cave am I thinking of then? That's weird. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to go see if we have some at home. Alright, now which way did I come from? I'm pretty sure it was this way. Yeah, okay. No lost episodes for me. Not again. Not after last time. I had to end up following cords to my base that, like, I left in the creeper video that my girlfriend so kindly pointed out to me. She was like, oh, hey, by the way, you know, your cords are in that video. You posted your cords. And I was like, oh, I did do that. So thank you, girlfriend. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Is there dripstone down here? Ow. Because I swear there was some. Where did I see it? I don't know. Oh, it was over here. Actually, it was over here. Here we go. We can use this stuff. All right, nice. Let's grab that. And I'm pretty sure these can just be put on any block, right? Or do they have to be a dripstone block? Yeah, any block. Okay, cool. You can also use these to make a nice little lava generator. $61 should be enough, but just in case, I'll grab a couple more. All right. Ow. I'm really not good at this whole elytra thing. Here we go. Okay, so once you start getting into the cave, then it starts having some dripstone going on. Nice. Not enough to inconvenience your walkway, right? Not enough to mess with your movement. But it's definitely here. I'll put one there because that might hurt if we walk on it. Now, I don't think these grow unless they have certain conditions. So. Oh, like that one. That one might grow. But that's not a problem. We can deal with that. That one might be a little bit too big. And we need another one here. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. So, I think this... Maybe I should just put one right there. Yeah. All right. So, let's see how it looks from, like, all together. All together. So you're walking up, you're like, oh, cool, a cave. Right? And you start going down, you're like, oh man, this cave is pretty big. It's a pretty cool looking cave. And you're like, oh man, it's a dead end. looks like there's no more path for me. And then, you know, you come down, go, oh, there's a secret passage. Oh, spider webs. Oh, that's cool. And then it opens up into this big thing, and with like an enchanting table. Nice. Looks good. And I think it'll work well too. Level 30, Unbreaking 3. That's pretty good. Efficiency 2 and Efficiency 1. Nice. Well, this is a pretty cool area, actually. I really like this. And I hope you guys like it too. The only thing that's really left to do is connect it up to the path. And I'll make sure that's done by next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and leave your suggestions in the comments. Leave your suggestions for what I should build next, and I'll do it, probably. And, oh, I forgot the most important part. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Stop what you're doing. Get off of that other video that's in the suggested bar. Don't click it. Don't you dare click that yet. Don't do it. Hold on, because this is, like, very important right here. So, you come in, you're like, oh, wow, it's cool, nice. Oh, I wonder who built this. And then you look... You can look right here and be like, thanks for the suggestion. You know what? We're not even going to do thanks for the suggestion. We're not even going to do that. We're going to put, thank you to CB, I don't know, 221. Oh, does it let me do that? CB, yep. Perfect. Thank you, CB, I don't know, 221, for the comment. And this is yours. This is all you right here. Let me know next time you want to use it, and I'll make sure it is done for you. Also, I don't know if world download is a thing. Like, I don't know how to do that, but let me know if I should do that. If you want to play around in this world, let me know. I think it's getting to the point where this world is getting big enough to, like, I think once we hit episode 20, because I think this will be like episode 13 or so. Once we hit episode 20, it'll be big enough to where we might need a world tour. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Later.